Welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today, I want to continue with my book, Secrets of Prosperity by the Richest Man Ever Lived. A book which reveals some of the secrets of prosperity as made public, as shared with the world by King Solomon. Now, if you have been following this channel, you know that we have we have done from chapters 1 to 9. Today we are going to look at chapter 10 of the book, where the king of Israel was saying that, was talking about diligence, and which gave the title of that chapter to be diligent. In Proverbs chapter 22, verse 19, the king said, "Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings, he shall not stand before mean men." Uh, Also in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 10, the king said, "Whatever your hand finds to do it with all your might, for in the realm of the dead where you are going, there is neither walking, nor planning, nor knowledge, nor wisdom." Here he was emphasizing on the importance of being diligent and being committed in whatever we want to do, whatever we want to achieve. Being diligent is not an automatic success recipe, but it's a measure of commitment to every endeavor, to every project you are pursuing. Being diligent means that even when you fail, you rise again. You fail again, you rise again until you achieve the success that you are aiming at. So it is a call to action, a call to commitment, a call to perseverance, a call to keep doing it until the set goal is achieved. It is not for quitters. It is not for quitters. It is for those who are committed, who are ready to do all that is necessary to complete the task at hand. And we have seen a lot of examples of those who have carried out with this, who have embarked on projects in which they have to go ahead with it, no matter the no matter the setbacks, no matter the challenges. Because when there's a set goal, there's the commitment to ensure that this goal is achieved, despite all the bottlenecks, despite all the challenges. And history is replete with so many of people who refuse to quit, even with all the challenges they face. There are several classical authors and writers today that are being celebrated, whose books were rejected several times and were considered to be not good books, but today they are masterpieces in the eyes of the public, in the estimation of the public. But initially, the publishers refused to touch those books. They believed they will not be, be accepted by the public. They will not sell. They will not make impact. But history has shown that those books have become standard that are being used to access other books in their genre. Many of us know Ernest Hemingway. One of his most popular books is The Sun Also Rises. This book was rejected in 1925 by Peacock and Peacock. That's the name of the publishing company, Peacock and Peacock. They rejected it. They say it will not work. But Ernest Hemingway had confidence in his work. He was not discouraged. In the end, the book was published by another publisher and it became a bestseller, still one of the most sought after books in the world today. Some of us know D.H. Lawrence. His book, Lady Chatterley's Lover, it was rejected several times. Publishers don't want to touch it, but eventually became a success because he persisted. He didn't tear at the book. He didn't discard the book. He kept on pushing until the book was published. Even Stephen King's The Running Man, it was rejected several times, but due to the persistency of Stephen King, the book was eventually published under a pseudonym and it became a bestseller. So that's what goes on when you are persistent, when you are confident in what you are doing, you are diligent, you are pursuing it, no matter whose odds is God. Another author that also suffered similar fate is Marlon James John Crow's Devil. This book was rejected 78 times. The manuscript was rejected 78 times. He kept on pushing until the book was published. Today is one of the most sought after books. In the area of science and technology, many of us know the inventor, Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. He carried out several thousands of experiments. Many of those experiments didn't work. Carried out over 3,000 experiments, 3,000 theories was experimented on so that we can get bulb. Today, every part of the world is lighted by a bulb because Thomas Edison persisted. He was diligent, he was committed, and he achieved his set target, and the world is better for it. Bill Gates, one of the richest men in the world, he founded a company called Traf Data in the 1970s. But with his friend Paul Allen, the company fell. But the lesson he learned from it is why today Facebook is a huge success. That is why diligence, persistence pays. The same thing can also be said of Mark Zuckerberg, the youngest billionaire, the youngest person to be a billionaire in the world. He started a small company, Wirehawk. But Wirehawk fell. But the lesson he learned from it is why today Facebook is a huge success. You can also remember George Soros, the billionaire, currency trader. In 1992, he betted against the pound and made $1 billion in one day. He's known as the man who broke the England Bank. But 2 years later, he lost $600 million when he betted the yen against the dollar. So even Soros can make mistake, but it doesn't stop him from going ahead and doing what he needs to do. So if Soros can make $1 billion in one day, and 2 years later he lost $600 million, means any of us can make mistake. And when we make that mistake, we must own up to it. We must accept it. We must dust ourselves up, rise again, and keep on pushing. Diligence is the message. That's what King Solomon want everybody who want to succeed in life, in business, in every area of human endeavor. Diligence. Be diligence. This is where I'll stop till next time. Thank you.